I have been born and brought up in Delhi.
Describe DBE in one word.
Impactful.
What is your source of motivation?
Future self, and I strive to be my future self.
What is your go-to playlist song?
I would say it's Riptide by Vance Joy.
Analytics.
SQL.
Marketing.
Very fun.
Finance.
I don't like it.
Delhi.
Metro.
Food.
Chole Bhature.
Hello everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Department of Business Economics, Delhi University, and we're back with another episodes of Intern Stories 2.0, where we discuss the experiences and achievements of students who've interned at big companies. So I'm Jyotsna Pandit of the batch of 2025, and today we have with us Ms. Khushi Jain, who interned at American Express. Hi Khushi, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm very good, thank you.
So first of all, congratulations on the pre-placement offer.
Thank you so much.
So to begin with, before we delve into your experience at American Express, we'd like to talk a little about you. So can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. So I have been born and brought up in Delhi, and I completed my graduation in 2022 from Indraprasth University, Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, and I did bachelor's in computer applications, and before that I completed my schooling from St. Xavier's School. And apart from that, in my free time, I like to cook, I like to sing, dance. I also like playing instruments, although I'm not very good at that. But yeah, I like all of those things, and that is it about me.
It was really nice to know about you, Khushi. So moving forward, I noticed that the domain of your internship was quite interesting. Could you tell us a little about American Express, what it does, and also what your role as the customer marketing analyst intern encompassed?
Sure. So American Express is a credit card service provider, and I was in customer marketing analytics team. So my team dealt with all of those customers who are already in the existing customer base of American Express, who already hold an American Express card. And what my project was that I had to create a targeting strategy based on the behavioral triggers of the consumers, and I had to create an algorithm which would fetch out basically a list of those customers who are likely to take up that particular offer that American Express gives. So I used SQL and Excel and all of the other analytics tools to complete my project, and yeah, that was it about my project.
Thank you, Khushi. That was quite insightful. So moving on to the next question, could you describe your internship experience in just one word?
My internship in just one word, I would say it was very enriching. I became very self-aware after those 2 months, because this was my first corporate experience. This was my first physical experience in an office, and I learned a lot about the general office practices, a lot about the work culture as well. I learned about myself a lot. I learned about my strengths, my weaknesses, where I can excel in, and also where I should work on myself. So I would say that my internship experience was very enriching.
That sounds like quite an experience. So we'll take a fun detour here, and I want to know about any fun story or any fun experience that you and your friends had at American Express.
So I had a lot of fun at in my 2 months there, and we celebrated a lot of birthdays. We went on team lunches, but the one experience that struck out the most to me was on my last day. I was free as I completed my project 2 days before, and my manager threw me a farewell party, and my team and I, we went out to have dinner together, and it was very heartwarming and fun for me as well. It was the perfect farewell that I could have asked for. So yeah, that was the most fun experience that I had.
Moving on, the next question is about your interview experience. Could you tell us how the interview went, and also could you tell us some of the criterions you think they judged you on?
So before the interview, we had an aptitude test which judged you on your logical thinking, your logical reasoning, critical thinking and stuff like that. So those were the questions in the aptitude test. And for the interview, we had 2 rounds. The first round was the HR round, where they asked me a lot of questions about my background, a lot of questions about why do I want to pursue a career in analytics. So basically they kind of judged me on if I would be a right culture fit for the company. And then in the second round, it was a technical round, and they asked me a lot about SQL, digital marketing that I had in my CV. So they asked me about my technical skills, and they asked me SQL queries, etc. So they judged you on your technical prowess as well. So I think those were the criterions that I was judged on in my interview.
Thank you, Khushi. That was very insightful, and I'm sure it will help all the students who are trying to apply for the same role. So the next question is, you happen to be the convener of ConsultB, which is the consulting club of DBE. So I'd like to know about any experiences that you have from there, and also what are the things that we can expect from the club in the future?
Sure. I think that being a convener has given me a lot of responsibilities, and I think these are the kind of positions of responsibilities that every management student should strive to expose themselves to, as it kind of gives you an experience before going into your corporate journey, that how to manage events, how to deal with deadlines, how to manage a team. And I think these are very important skills to have. As management students, we will be expected to be in leadership positions in the future, so these are kind of important experiences that you should get in your management studies course. And for the exciting things that you can expect from the club, we are organizing our annual event, which is Synthesis, in October. So there are unstopped competitions, there are panel discussions and more, which I think will be very informative for the students as well, and I hope it goes really well.
Thank you, Khushi. These sessions and these activities held by the clubs really do help the students. In what ways has pursuing an MBA Department of Business Economics, Delhi University helped in your internship experience?
So first and foremost, I would like to point out that DBE has a very strong analytics course, which really helped me a lot in my internship, as a lot of basics were already clear to me and I didn't waste a lot of my time trying to understand it again, because I had a strong foundation beforehand which was taught in my college. And other than that, there are a lot of events that are held by other clubs and committees, and I really feel that they give you a certain kind of exposure that you cannot get from theoretical knowledge alone. So I think these are the kind of things that are very important again for management students, to get the corporate exposure that they need, to get the corporate knowledge that they need from professionals who have made it big in the corporate world. So I think that is how DBE has helped me in my journey. Yeah.
That was really good to know, Khushi. So now we have a little fun section after this, the questions related to corporate world. So what you have to do is, I'll be asking you a question and you have to reply in one word. So the first question is, describe DBE in one word.
Impactful.
Okay. Describe your college life in one word.
I think I would say it's fleeting, because it goes out very quick. I'm in my second year and I didn't know when did my first year go. So yeah.
What is your source of motivation?
I think my future self, I would say it's my source of motivation. I hold myself to very high standards, my future self, and I strive to be my future self. Yeah.
What is your go-to playlist song?
I would say it's Riptide by Vance Joy. It fills me with a very warm feeling and I listen to it whenever I feel low. So yeah.
So for the next section, I'll be talking about certain words and you have to tell me what comes to your mind. The first is analytics.
SQL.
Marketing.
Very fun.
Finance.
I don't like it.
Delhi.
Metro.
Food.
Chole bhature.
Thank you, Khushi, for taking out time to do this interview with us. We're certain that this will definitely help all the students at DBE and all the viewers who are watching. And we'd like to thank you again for telling us the experiences you've had at the internship. Thank you for all the viewers for tuning in with us. Don't forget to tune in for the next episode.